I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay?
In less than a week, there have been way too many videos claiming to expose MrBeast. However, I found one from a former MrBeast employee. Now, this video has proof to back up all of its claims, and ironically, it won't show up in the search results because it got shadow banned on YouTube. So, what are these claims? Right now, MrBeast is being accused of faking his videos and lying to his audience on multiple occasions. It seems like he has been faking his timers to give his videos a better script, faking live streams, and posting illegal sweepstakes as well. Apparently, he allegedly incentivized children to gamble. And did I mention illegal lotteries? So what exactly is going on? How did all this start? One of MrBeast's former employees named Dawson started this whole drama about MrBeast on Twitter.
My name's Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew.
Now, it's obvious that Dawson was talking about the Dr. Chris Respect situation and how Jimmy knew that Chris was a pedophile and said or did nothing about it. This was already strange, and as you can see, this video went absolutely viral. Eventually, I decided to do a little digging into Dawson's profile, and pinned on his Twitter was the video I played a clip from at the beginning of this video. Now, in the video, Dawson really dug deep into MrBeast and exposed him as a fraud. The video is almost an hour long, so I'll play the really important parts because there is a lot of filler.
I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps.
Honestly, it's best to clarify that every big company does this when trying to gain customers. Yes, it is a horrible thing to do, but it's not illegal. At least, not like the lotteries.
Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee.
Okay, so many YouTubers besides MrBeast do this, but this doesn't make it morally right. Regardless, it's still not illegal. When YouTubers make YouTube shorts, they sometimes say that if a viewer buys their product, they will give them millions of dollars in return. It can also be that they say things like, buy this thing and you stand a chance to win $1 million. Yes, it is scummy and dirty to do, but it's not necessarily illegal, so on this, Jimmy gets a pass. There was a form that Dawson put on the screen in the video, so I went and checked the form with the email, and I'm sure that if you do not put a MrBeast employee in the section that asks who recommended you, you don't have a chance to even be considered for the video, talk less of being accepted. Filling all of these out just makes it seem like you have a small chance of getting in a video when it's only what you fill in the box of recommendation that actually matters.
MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, that is not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Even Mac too? He was actually the most chilled MrBeast member. Now, I'm fine with Mac, especially since he's replacing Chris Tyson, but the fact that these videos are scripted is actually kind of sad. We know that these videos are scripted at the end of the day, but let Dawson keep on explaining.
You did it! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into a $1 million mansion.
I used to watch a lot of Airx videos before he got exposed. I also kind of feel like this is basic information because we all know that he left Airx crew to join MrBeast. It's not like he's a random person either. Mac was Airx editor and a very good one at that too. Now, I'm assuming he's also really good with being in front of the camera, that he decided to move to MrBeast crew and become an actor, interacting with a storyline in front of the camera. In my opinion, it is common sense to everyone that he was interacting with a storyline, so Dawson saying this is nothing new. However, it is still good information to put out and confirm.
During this time-lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
Honestly, this is the worst kind of faking you could do as an entertainer, at least again in my opinion. Not only are you faking, but you're still claiming in that same breath that you are not faking your video. Dawson goes more into depth about how MrBeast fakes videos, but it seems like that's the whole point. In my opinion, I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with faking your videos and putting them out. I watch MrBeast videos for entertainment, and it only goes wrong when you put out videos and accompany them with claims that they aren't fake. Now, that's just crossing the line.
Illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment.
I think I'm brain dead at this point because I didn't even know that only states in the country can run lotteries. You're telling me that this is why we have lottery tickets? Because only states can run them? Crazy! I didn't even realize that running a lottery as a business is illegal. I'm in shock. As it turns out, if you're selling lottery tickets without the right permissions, it is illegal, and I feel pretty dumb right now.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting 3 grand in the order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, I may not be a lawyer, but those actually look like illegal lotteries. With my basic understanding of this whole situation, you cannot technically run a lottery straight up, except MrBeast meets all the requirements for running a lottery. Going by that, he really is running an illegal lottery.
And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we? Yeah, so, all right, so the newest order in 30 seconds, we are gonna put $1,000 in your package.
Stephen K.
Okay? Stephen King.
And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just want to talk about how Stephen made a profit. Stephen's a handsome man. So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Steve.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said. And there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something. We just lost like 7. Almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package.
This type of marketing strategy isn't exactly illegal, especially since he used the word almost, and he can defend himself in court with that technicality, but this is still a lot of shady business. Dawson showed that they made more than $1.5 million from the t-shirts they sold in this video, and that does not include ads and other promoted products. That is honestly mind-blowing when MrBeast is claiming that they are losing so much money and not making any profit.
Almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make some money.
Also, they said they put a gift in every order, when in reality, it's probably 1 in every 1,000 shirts will actually get something in it. And this is also just shady.
Somebody screamed in chat, I want to switch,
Hey, buy a shirt. In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability.
And speaking of plausible deniability, just because I don't want to wake up to an email which says I'm being sued by MrBeast and that my court date is so-and-so, well, I'll put these out there that all of these are just allegations, nothing more. Do I believe some of them? Maybe. But at the end of the day, however, they are just allegations, so please don't sue.
So here's a clip of Tyler using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious?
Now, if you don't know how to feel about this one, we are in the same boat. At the end of the day, that signature can just be considered the company logo, and the information that will be released is that anyone who works with the company is allowed to sign it. I am assuming that is a well-known loophole for MrBeast and the team because they can claim that it is the company's logo. After all, the company is MrBeast. Now, while I don't really have strong reservations or opinions on this, I still think it is a little bit morally gray and a bad judge of character, but that's just not up to me to decide whether it is illegal or not.
It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his, MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together.
Now, you can come to your opinion on this, as we all know by now, but personally, I think it is a really bad thing to do. This could be considered signature fraud, but it's not my place to impose this opinion on you, so you can arrive at your own conclusions.
You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Can I just let you know that I am taking so many notes right now? I might just start my own gambling company because this just sounds like a profitable venture. Is this the best way to become a millionaire? Because I'm thinking maybe it is. Please don't sue me or take me to jail. I don't plan on creating an illegal gambling channel, I promise.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also, the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways.
Now at this point, I'm so done talking about illegal gambling and lottery, so let us talk about one more thing Dawson talks about in this video. Allegedly, MrBeast was offered a sponsorship with an illegal sweepstakes gambling company. Honestly, what it showed was that he didn't accept this sponsorship, so this is a pass in my book. However, what I do want to talk about is how MrBeast changed the Feastables recipe to make them less healthy than Hershey's chocolate bars. There's still a lot of promotional material and ads out there that insist they are healthier than Hershey's chocolate bars.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
And honestly, Dawson and I will have to clash here because of what he said. He claimed that MrBeast does charity only to boost his public image, and in my opinion, it might be true. However, this doesn't change the fact that what he does is still charity work nonetheless. I mean, it's not a lie say that MrBeast has built 100 wells in Africa, and that he has put all the money he made from that video into doing even more charity work. So yes, maybe MrBeast has done some really bad and dirty money deals, and may even continue to play in the legally gray area. But at the end of the day, MrBeast is still a good guy, and seems like he wants to help people and improve their lives. Honestly, even if he doesn't really feel like helping people, and his charity isn't genuine, and he is actually just doing it for content, he's still doing it regardless. I don't think we should have a single individual doing the work of entire governments in other countries anyway, but he still does, so I say kudos to him. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you really think this is the end of MrBeast? Give us your opinions, and until next time.